G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be ranking all of the home kits from Euro 2024. I've got all the teams, all their home kits in the tier list here. I'm going to also do the away kits because that's how videos work. You do the home kits, you do the away kits. Let's do the home kits, and let's start off with the first kit, which I believe is Albania. And I'm actually a fan of this Albanian kit, I won't lie. There's a pattern going on in the background that I don't mind. The crest is really, really nice. It's actually made by Macron, and it's very simple. It's got the black collar. Whatever the pattern is in the background, I really like it. I think Albania is a pretty safe B to start off. Now let's move on to England, and I've got to say, I'm a big fan of this one. I'm a big fan of the English kit for this year. By the way, we're going to try and move through this as quick as we can. We don't want a kit ranking video to go on for half an hour because there are a lot of kits to rank. I really like it. It's the red and blue cuffs that really look classy. It's the classic white shirt. The collar's interesting, and I don't typically like those collars, but for some reason I like it with that beautiful blue color. For some reason in all the England kits, it's a tradition to have the star white. I'm not sure if the English are ashamed of that World Cup win in 1966, but it seems that they blend in the star in every kit they do. Even on the away kit, it's maroon. It matches in with the away kit. I'm gonna go England with a B here. That could move into A. I think it's really classy. I think it goes above Albania, and I think overall it just looks brilliant. Next up, I believe that is Austria. And it is Austria. It's a real unique one. If you got rid of the pattern, it is just a straight up red. It's a Nottingham Forest kit if you get rid of the pattern. That's all I'm going to say. It's a Nottingham Forest kit if you get rid of the pattern. The pattern in the background looks like the Austrian hills, the Austrian mountains. I do think it's a little bit lazy. Again, I think it's a Nottingham Forest kit with the Austrian badge slapped on and a random pattern in the background that doesn't even go onto the sleeves. It looks a bit out of place. I'm going to put this down in C. I'm not a fan of this Austrian home kit. Now let's move on to a unique Belgium kit, which I think looks really classy. They've gone with a dark red / maroon. They've got a fading in and out diamond pattern with the Belgian royal crowns. They've got a dark gold Adidas badge with the Belgian badge obviously standing out nicely. New Adidas template, almost like the Team Geist template they had in the mid-2000s. They've got these little lines going down the side, these sharp swerving lines. It looks brilliant. It's the best Belgium kit in absolutely ages. And it's very close to S, but I'm going to put Belgium in A for now. But I think it's a really good looking kit. Now let's move on to the next kit, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the Czech Republic. And it is the Czech Republic. Let me double check. It is the Czech Republic. They've gone with the blue on the cuffs and the sleeves, but on the on the cuff and the collar, but on the collar, the blue doesn't go all the way around, and it's half and half. The pattern in the background is beautiful. It's just the dragon from the crest, in a bigger tone. I'm pretty sure it's just the badge enlarged as the pattern in the background, but nevertheless, it still looks really good. I think it goes bottom of B, to be honest. It's better than Austria's. It's not as good as Albania's. Bottom of B for the Czech Republic. Croatia, not one of the Croatians' best kits. I have a strong Croatian ethnic background. I've owned a lot of Croatian kits over the years, and this is not it. This is not it whatsoever. In a tournament where they're expected to do quite well, surely Nike could have come up with something a bit better. The chessboard checks, whatever they are, they're really big, and I don't like it. I think you've got to stick traditional with the Croatia kit. You can alternate the small checks if you want to make the kit a bit more unique, but I hate the big checks. I don't like it whatsoever. It doesn't look like a proper Croatia kit to me. It's better than the Austrian one still, but I'm going to put it in C. Now let's move on to the next kit, which looks like Denmark to me, and it is Denmark. And oh boy, Hummel have been with Denmark for quite a little while now, and they never disappoint. What a kit this is from Hummel. The pattern is very subtle, which I like. They've got the Hummel, whatever the Hummel pattern is on the sleeves, that's what they've got. The cuffs and collar looks so classy. It's a very good mid-range kit that can probably go in B in between England and Albania. Next up is the Swiss. Do I love it? No. I mean, it's okay, but the Swiss kits are never a kit that I typically go wow to. For some reason, it must be on the kit constitution or whatever, but I've got the FA badge and the Swiss flag on there. I hate how they've incorporated the colours at the bottom. The pattern, the unique pinstripes in the background are okay, I guess. It's again that stupid Puma template like they did with the Czech Republic, where the white collar only goes halfway around and it transitions into maroon. Yeah, I don't like it whatsoever, to be honest, this Swiss kit. It can go in D. I'm not a fan whatsoever. That's the first D tier kit. Now, let's go to the French. And, oh boy, if France win this Euros, which, let's say, they're probably the favourites at the time of recording this. I'm pre-recording a lot of videos in one night at the moment. As you're watching this, I'm currently in a foreign country. So, at the time of recording this, France are the favourites for the Euros. If they win this, it's an instant classic. The badge, some people could say it's a bit too big, but it looks classic to me. The collar looks really nice. The cuffs are just plain blue. The colour is beautiful. I think it's going to be a bare minimum A. I don't think it's as good as Belgium's, but I think it's still very good. I'm going to put the French in A. Now let's kick on to the next kit, which I think it's Georgia. It is Georgia. That is the next kit. Again, don't love it. Georgia aren't often in these tournaments. I was hoping Macron would pull out a masterclass, but they haven't. They've got the small crosses in the background. It looks like a sponsor should be there, but obviously there's not going to be a sponsor there. It's a national team kit. It just looks a bit empty. I don't feel fulfilled, and I don't like the kit. I think it's better than the Swiss kit, but I don't like it. Georgia going D. And from D to S, because we've got our first S tier kit. This is Germany, the host nation. Oh my god. Oh my golly god. It is beautiful. The long sleeve looks even better. This is a pristine classic. I mean, you think of all the young players I've got at the moment. The Jamal Musialas, the Florian Wirtz. It's just going to be a classic in years to come if Germany win this Euros, especially it being the host tournament with all these young superstars coming through. It's probably Manuel Neuer's last major tournament, potentially. Yeah, it's just beautiful. The gradient, I'm usually not a fan of the gradient, but they've incorporated the old 1980s, 90s Adidas German pattern, and they put it into the sleeves with a German flag gradient, and it looks even better in the long sleeve. I think Kai Havertz was wearing it. It absolutely sucks that for some reason Germany are moving on from Adidas, the German brand. It just doesn't feel right, Germany not with Adidas, but it's S tier. It is absolutely stunning, and I don't think anyone's going to disagree with that. Let's move on to the Italians, the reigning Euros winner. They've incorporated the flag colours with the Adidas stripes on the sleeves, the green, white, red. It's it's like the Team Geist sort of template, whatever the template Adidas is that they brought back. I really like it. The blue is a really nice colour. It's a stock standard, but very classy Italian kit. I actually like it more than the French one, but it's not as good as the Belgian one. I like this new Adidas range. They've done a really good job. I am going to put the Italians into A. Now, let's move on to the Dutch, the Netherlands. And this is a Nike kit, who typically lately have been letting down the Dutch, considering how good the Netherlands kits back in the day were with Adidas. They've got the navy blue cuffs and collar. They've got a wavy sort of background with an aqua Dutch badge. It's as stock standard as they come, and stock standard means C, and it's top of C. Got no problem with it, but yeah, it's probably B, actually, because I don't have a problem with it, and it's above the Czech Republic, but God, it's really, really stock standard. I don't think anyone can disagree with that. Poland is... I can't give much analysis on this. It's really boring. It's probably top of C. It's a Poland kit. It's a Poland kit. No creativity whatsoever. Let's go to the Portuguese kit. Obviously, Portugal are always a country of interest when it comes to their kits. Probably Ronaldo's last Euros, unless he keeps going. I mean, Pepe's 41 now, and he's still playing for them. I don't like this Portuguese kit. It can go in D. I don't like it whatsoever. It can go bottom of D. It's so boring. The collar and cuff is a little bit of black and green, I think. There is no pattern in the background. Some would call it classy. I would call it boring. Let's move on to the Romanians, who, in my opinion at least, aren't expected to have a great tournament. Their kit's made by Joma, who are an international manufacturer. I hate that collar with the whole of my heart. The cuffs look nice. They've incorporated the country's flag into it. They've got some padding going down the side here, which I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look very good. It's a DT kit. It looks like one that you'll pick up in about 3 years for $10 from your local op shop. It is dreadful. It can go behind Portugal. It's not a good Romanian kit. I won't lie. Let's move on to the Scotland. And I like this. I'm not sure if it's the tartan or kilt theme in the background. I'm not sure if that's what they're going for, but that's what I'm getting. They've gone with this yellow and white vibe that they sometimes go with. Adidas have done a good job with this. It is not a disappointing Scotland kit. It's a country that are very proud to get to major tournaments like this, and they haven't let them down, Adidas. I think as a Scotsman, I'd be very proud to wear that. Yeah, I think they've done a good job with the kit. Is it better than England's? Probably not. Is it better than Denmark's? Probably not. It's probably better than Albania's. I'm going to put Scotland in B. Now let's move on to what I believe is Serbia, because I saw this kit being played in, at the time of recording this morning, England-Serbia. I've been up since 2 a.m. for England-Serbia. It's been a long day. It's currently 8:54 p.m. Back on track. I watched this kit in action this morning. It's nice. You know, Puma have done a good job. Very subtle background pattern. It's a red collar with blue cuffs. There's a fine line between boring and classy, and I think they've hit the classy spot right on the head here, Serbia. They've done very, very well, and they can go in B above Albania for me, just behind Scotland. Let's move on to, I think it's Slovakia. It is Slovakia. It's Nike. It's the Nike template from the 2022 World Cup. I don't think they've actually... it might be a new kit, but it looks like the exact same template they used a couple years ago. Yeah, don't love it. It's a blue and red kit. It's just very boring. It's very C. It can go in C. It's just very boring in between Croatia and Austria. Now it's time for the white and black one, which I think is Slovenia, and it is. Again, very much like, what was it? It's very much like was it the Georgian kit? The Georgian kit looks like there should be a sponsor there. Same with this. It just feels empty to me, and I don't love it, and it's so boring, and it's probably worse than the Georgian kit. I'll put it second top of D. Let's move on to the Spanish. We're moving back onto a heavyweight here. I'm currently wearing the Spanish away kit from the 2022 World Cup. One of my favourite kits from that World Cup. I like it. It's a proper Spanish kit. Again, it's a fine line between class and boringness, and Adidas with this template hit the spot on the head. There's 3 yellow stripes up there on the sleeves. The colours look really, really good, and Adidas have hit the nail on the head here. It is absolutely class, and it can go in between. It can probably go behind Serbia, above Albania again. Spain's definitely a B kit. There are a lot of B kits, I'm starting to realise. Only one S kit. Sometimes in these tier makers, I fill up on S, but there's only one S tier kit, and from the looks of it, there will only be one S tier kit. That Belgian one could move up. In fact, I am going to move it up. I think it's brilliant, that Belgium kit. That can go second in S. Germany and Belgium. Brilliant. Now let's go to Turkey. It's so boring. It's so boring. It's still better than those two that look empty, but it's crap. I hate it. Ukraine, again, made by, what is it? Jova is the manufacturer. Ukraine, international manufacturer. It's a Ukraine kit. What else are we going to expect? Again, it's one you'll find in your op shop for $10 in a couple of years. Very, very boring. Not as bad as Romania's. Probably not as good as Portugal's. I'm not a fan of yellow kits, as you can see down the bottom. I mean, I am. Just not these yellow international kits. The 2 yellow kits at the very bottom. Ukraine and Romania. That being said, very bullish at the time of recording on Ukraine going into this tournament. In fact, the Ukraine game kicks off in 2 minutes. Ukraine's opening game of the Euros. So, that could either age awfully or fantastically. Last, and certainly not least, Hungary. I like it. I like this Hungarian kit. I don't think it's too boring. Once again, the Adidas template hits the nail on the head. The green going down the sides is a nice touch of their culture. Maybe a little bit boring, but I don't think it's terrible. I think it can go above Austria. I like Slovakia's a bit more. It's a C. It's whatever. In fact, this Poland one can go down. I like these more. Yeah. And these can go above Croatia, to be honest. Yeah. I'm happy with that. So for me, the best kick in the Euros is Germany. The worst is Romania. Let me know if you agree with this tier maker down in the comments. The away kits version may already be out, or it will be out soon. I'm just here pre-recording a heck lot of videos ready to come out during the Euros for you guys. So I hope you are enjoying the abundance of videos coming out at the moment. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you all next time. Cheers.